Hello, my name is Barry Smith. I grew up in Pocatello. I've been in California, but moved here and quickly thought, you know what, I'm an Idahoan. I loved it here. So never wanted to leave. I thought, what can I do to stay here? And I've been able to stay here through 3 careers, essentially. I worked as a chiropractor, liked it, but didn't love it. I worked as a pharmaceutical rep, and I definitely knew that wasn't me. My son actually lost his eye in a golf ball accident, and we were into investing already, and he got money, and I left it to him to say, do what you want. It's your money. And he was 16 at the time, and he lost half of it really quickly. And I thought, all right, you need help. Shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have left it to him. But I learned and thought, okay, he even thought he knew what he was doing, didn't know what he was doing. And after I started doing that, I started talking to people that I worked with, friends, and I learned how many people didn't feel comfortable with the market and didn't feel comfortable with their retirement. And so that was 10 years before I got into this and thought, if I ever get a chance, this is what I want to do. And so when pharmaceuticals ended, they let go of everybody, 12 people in the whole Intermountain West. And my manager had called and says, they're letting go of everybody. And I went, yes, on the phone. And he said, in my 12 years of being a manager, that's the first time I've ever had that response. Because then I thought, I'm ready to start. And so that's when I went and started and got into financial advising. Hardest thing I've ever started, but holy cow, it's the best thing I've ever done by far. I thought about all the places that I've ended up with clients. It's all friends that I've made. I was a runner. I play tennis, I've played racquetball, I've played pickleball, anything with a racket I've done. I like golf, play City League basketball with my sons still. I remember when I started, they said, you want to start with clients that have at least $250,000, all this stuff that they told you. And I quickly put that aside. I thought, I'm not near as worried about what money somebody has as how well I get along with them, how well they can trust me, how well I can trust them. That served me far better because every call I get from clients is super positive all the time, and it has made the best practice I can imagine having. Easily, the thing that's my favorite thing is when I see people that come in nervous, whether they're nervous about if they have enough to retire or not understanding the market, and calming them down, showing them that, say, you do have enough, you're in pretty good shape, and this is where you're at, so that they can feel much more comfortable about their situation. There's a certain anxiety that people have with that I just really enjoy calming that anxiety, because I think peace in this life is what people seek the most. And so when you can get that for them, all the better. I'm fortunate enough to live very close to my family. My wife and I have known each other since 4th grade. We started dating in 5th grade. She actually has a note for me that says, do you like me? Check this box. Yes. Check this box. No. So we've known each other a long time. 5 children we've had together. Actually, my son Brady and probably one son-in-law will be joining me in the practice next year. The main thing that I do would be IRA rollovers, 401k rollovers, so that I deal with individuals. I seek out to work with the individual. What I tell any client that comes in is I will always do the very best thing for you, whatever that is, not what's best for me. Even if it's to my detriment, what is best for you is what I will do. And so any financial questions you have that come up, bring them up to me. Why Red Cedar Wealth? Why Barry Smith? People have said this, and it's the truth. If you've seen one financial advisor, you've seen one financial advisor. Everybody does things a little bit differently and can help you in different ways. I definitely do things a way that is different from most advisors. I can't stand the idea of hidden fees. I try to keep fees very transparent. You know exactly what you're getting charged, and everything that we use has almost no fees. And so we deal directly with companies to set up portfolios with equities inside so that you have a full portfolio of companies that you own, so that they can have a retirement income with good, solid companies, and growth is included in that. And the dividend income is raised faster than the rate of inflation so that they can have an income that grows with them. in retirement, because you have to have money well beyond retirement, not to retirement. I think one of my favorite things that I've heard many times is they'll hang up the phone and say, "Thank you so much, I love you." And it took me off guard the first time. But I thought, you know what? I've grown to love these people. These are people that I spend my time with outside of family. These are the people I spend time with, and you learn to really appreciate them and love them and want to help them in a financial future. So that was the first thing that took me off guard, was when that first happened, and it's happened many times. So if you want your portfolio to grow, you want to grow, come grow with us.